But let me tell you straight away that CAT doesn't test your knowledge. It's an aptitude exam which tests your management skills, like how you manage your 2-hour paper, whether you are able to choose the easy questions, whether you are able to efficiently manage your time, whether you are efficiently able to manage your stress level. There are so much things going on internally, emotionally, which you need to take control. So I believe all the people can master the knowledge skills, but the winner will be the one who manages that internal emotions, that emotional quotient as well.
For the past year at InsideIIM, we have been conducting one-on-one career coaching sessions as counsel, short domain-specific courses as masterclasses, and university-affiliated certificate programs. Now, we are extremely excited to announce that we have a new home for all these highly rated programs in altuni.in. So, if you are looking to earn a high salary, get a promotion, switch jobs, click on the link in the description or just visit altuni.in. Thank you, enjoy the video, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update. Cheers.
My name is Kaivalya Shah. I am a fresher and an engineer from BITS Pilani. I have scored 99.93 percentile in CAT 2020. My VRC percentile was around 94. My DILR percentile was 99.5 and my Quant percentile was 99.97. I have converted IIM A, B, C, K, I and FMS, and I will be joining the PGP program of IIM Ahmedabad this year. I recently came across a good article where the author said if you are seeing the MS Dhoni winning the World Cup over the TV, then you are just seeing the last page of his autobiography, that is the success page. You don't know how much MS Dhoni might have struggled to achieve that milestone. To be like MS Dhoni, you might have to read his entire story, his ups and downs, his strategies to maneuver his path. The same goes into the CAT as well. If you have to achieve the CAT, you have to go through the initial phase where everyone struggles. So let me tell you my story. After my 12th, I took engineering due to the herd mentality. Now I was a civil engineer. So on the fun part, civil engineers are the one who gets the least respect in their engineering college. So I was constantly reminded of that, Kaivalya. You are a civil engineer, so you have to make choices so that you don't get unemployed. So now coming to the choices, I had three choices: whether to make a technical career or whether to make a management career. And after doing a thorough analysis, I got to know that management career is the one where I should go. In the management career as well, you have two options, like whether to go for an MBA or whether to do some entrepreneurship or some kind of that experience. If you want to go into the entrepreneurship field, then yes, MBA is not that much required. But if you want to move into the corporate ladder, if you want to do a corporate job, then yes, MBA is really required. Even these same people like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs hires MBA for their management expertise. So now MBA was the choice for me. Coming to my CAT preparation, last year there was this COVID thing going on and there was lockdown everywhere. So the schools, colleges and everything was shut down and I was completely free. So I devoted my that time into my CAT preparation. So I started my CAT preparation in the month of April. I devoted around 20 hours per week in the initial time and gradually increased that time up to the 30 or 35 hours per week. People believe that CAT is an exam which tests your knowledge. But let me tell you straight away that CAT doesn't test your knowledge. It's an aptitude exam which tests your management skills, like how you manage your 2-hour paper, whether you are able to choose the easy questions, whether you are able to efficiently manage your time, whether you are efficiently able to manage your stress level. There are so much things going on internally, emotionally, which you need to take control. So I believe all the people can master the knowledge skills, but the winner will be the one who manages that internal emotions, that emotional quotient as well. Let me tell you the strategy to master those skills. So let me go section by section. So first of all, if I talk about the VARC section, then you may develop a reading habit like everyday reading for 1 hour straight without taking any break, without having your tea, coffee. It's just pure reading on the laptop screen, not the newspaper. So maybe you can try the Washington Post, Aeon blogs, or the Guardian, or some kind of that stuff from where the reading passages are directly taken. So now you have mastered the reading habit. Now you may want to go on your developing your critical reasoning skills, your retention power. So you may have a schedule kind of thing where you write a summary. So if you write a summary, your retention power will increase. So when you attempt your mock test, always rotate your strategy. So maybe on the one day you may try something like RC passages first, then VA. Maybe on the other day you may try inverse. Also within the RC passages you may shift your strategy, like maybe reading the paragraph first, reading the questions first, reading paragraph by paragraph. So always rotate your strategy and see which one works best for you. The purpose of the mock test is to prepare you for the worst, prepare you for the D-Day. So you have to try various strategies to see which strategy works best for you. When you start your CAT, VRC will always be the first section and you will always be on the high energy because you are not tired. So whenever you start your VARC, try to choose those questions which are easy for you, because you will have a greater amount of accuracy in your start. You will feel confident and this will help you to build motivation to not lose out on your other section. Coming to the DILR, people feel it's a giant in the room. I personally call it a surprise section because it throws so many surprises on the D-Day. I have personally seen its the difficulty level keeps changing from paper to paper, from year to year, from slot to slot. So to master this thing, you need to solve so many different questions, so many different skills just to be confident on your D-Day. So I will give some tips and tricks for this DILR thing. So first of all, in LR, people feel if the question is too long, if there are so many conditions given, then the questions will be really tough. But it's not that kind of stuff. If the question is really long, then there will be so many clues given onto your question and it will be very easy for you to arrive at your final answer. And I normally pursue it like, if the question is long in the LR, then it is the easiest question. Now the exact opposite goes into the DI thing. If the question is long, if the data is too much, then it becomes really tough to comprehend all the data and to arrive at your final answer. Now one may ask, Kaivalya, how should we go about attempting the DILR in the mocks? So I will tell you one strategy. So you have 40 minutes and let's say you have 6 sets to solve that thing. Now among those 6 sets, 3 of them will be on the easier side and 3 of them will be on the medium or the tougher level. You just need to solve that 3 easy sets out of those 6 sets to arrive at 99 plus percentile. Now 3 easy sets means around 12 minutes or 10 minutes per set, and it's easily achievable. So first 4 or 5 minutes you can scan the whole paper and decide some ratings or maybe your own criteria to classify 3 rounds. Now how to choose that round 1, round 2 and round 3 question. So I personally follow a rating kind of system. Let's say if I have seen a similar kind of question in my past mocks, then I will give it a certain marks. Let's say if I have been solving questions from that topic for a long time, then I will give it some rating. Let's say if that question is not that much time consuming, then I will give it some rating. So accordingly I will add those ratings up and finally I will get a cumulative rating. If that cumulative rating surpasses some of my benchmark, then I will qualify it as my round 1 or round 2 or round 3. Now let's move on to the last section, which is the quant, which most of the non-engineers feel it is not built for them. But let me tell you one thing, quant doesn't ask the integration, differentiation, and all those stuff which is higher maths. It just asks you like simple interest, compound interest, arithmetics. Those are the really easy stuff which you have normally encountered in your 9th and 10th standard. Let's say there are around 30 chapters in your Quant. So make a schedule, let's say 10 chapters per month. So in and around 3 months, you will be done with your basics. Now basics is the most crucial part in your Quant preparation. So when you are doing the basics, maintain a habit of making notes. So how you can make notes, like highlight all the different formulas, highlight all the shortcuts and tricks, highlight all different types of problems, and revise those notes on a weekly basis. Now you have two strategies to go about the Quant. The first one is you scan the whole paper and identify the easy questions and the medium questions. The another one is to go question by question. Now it really depends on person to person which strategy he might feel comfortable, because both of the strategies are really great one. In the end, let me give you some golden tips. So my first golden tip will be on the mock part. So first of all, choose some different kind of mock series which gives you different kind of flavors and different kind of questions, so that in the CAT D day you don't feel that it is an another exam. It's you will feel like it's just an another mock. Another thing is always give mock as your D-day test only. Follow a proper setup, like maintain a table and a chair, and always follow a proper schedule. So I always used to give mock in the early morning because I used to feel fresh, and follow the same kind of schedule till you receive your admit letter. My second golden tip will be the mock analysis. Let's say if you devote 2 hours for your mock, then you should devote at least 6 hours for its analysis. Discuss those questions with your study buddies, or maybe your mentors, or maybe on the online forums, to check if you are on the same page or not, if your methodology, if your analysis matches with the peers or not. My third golden tip will be the mental health. People normally ignore this thing, and I personally believe it is the most critical thing in your CAT preparation, because CAT is an aptitude examination, and to conquer the aptitude examination you really need a presence mind of state. So let's say if you are stressed, if you are not fresh enough, then ideas won't kick in and you won't get to that logic to solve that particular question. To have a good mental health, always interact with your parents, your family members, your friends, so that you don't feel down. Also, never fall into the rumors that cat is that this particular section is going to be tough. Okay, that cat, your academic scores are not good enough, so don't do these things. It will always add up to your stress only. Always believe that you are going to SDCAT. You need an internal motivation. My fourth and the last golden tip will be to build your profile for the MBA. So maybe you can just start by reading the business news. Follow the business world, like how these financial terms are going on, how different businesses play around, so that it will not only help you in your CAT, but it will be really helpful when you go to the second stage, that is the GDPI. To sum it up, follow a good strategy, pick up the right easy questions, go with the right presence of mind, and follow the business news. I am sure you are going to SDCAT. Best of luck.